Hey there guys, this is Code Tutorial for you back with another Leetcode problem. This one's called 2 sum 2 import array is sorted. So it says given a one index array of integers numbers that is already sorted in non-decreasing order, find two numbers such that they add up to a specific target number. Let these two numbers be numbers index 1 and numbers index 2, where 1 is less than or equal to index 1, which is less than index 2, and that's going to be less than or equal to numbers dot length. So the size of the array. Return the indices of two numbers, index 1 and index 2, added by 1 as an integer array, which is index 1 and index 2, and that's going to be the of length 2, so the array's size of 2. The tests are generated such that there is exactly one solution. You may not use the same element twice. So what we're going to do is we're going to use two pointers to find the two indices that add up to the target number. So as you can see from the example one, um, the indices right here is usually in a zero index array. The indices would be 0 and 1, which is that's 0 is the indices of the, which is 2, and then 1 would be 7, and the target number is, which those two numbers, 2 plus 7, which is equal to a target number, which is 9 in this example. As you can see in the answer and the output, the indices are 1 and 2. And again, in the normal zero index, it would be 0, 1. But since we're doing a one indexed array, and again, it says return the indices of two numbers, index 1 and index 2, added by 1 as an integer array. So we're going to add 1 to the indices. So 0 plus 1 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So as you can see, the output is 1 and 2. Those are two indices that add up to the target. What we're going to do to solve this problem, we're going to use two pointers. And two pointers is an algorithm that helps you manipulate the array. And in this turn, it's going to help us find the two indices that add up to the target. So we're going to start with the two pointer from the left, which is going to be to 0, and then right is going to be the right, to the very most right of the array. So let's go to example 1. As you can see, the array starts at 0, and in this case, since the size of the array is 4 minus 1, as you can see, the very most right element is 0, 1, 2, 3. So the size of the array 4 minus 1 is 3. So once we have that down, we're going to use a while loop. So as long as left is less than right, it will go through the loop. So let's just so very first thing we're going to do is, as you can see from example 2, so the very left pointer and the very right pointer are the two indices that are equal to the target. So 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So what we're going to do for first to get that out of the way is we're going to do numbers left plus numbers right. If they are equal to the target, we are going to return the answer, which is going to be left plus 1 and right plus 1. I'll explain this. So if numbers left, so in this case, if numbers left, remember we got the 0, so numbers 0, so that's going to be 2, and then numbers, so the size of the array is 3 minus 1 is 2, so 0, 1, 2. So numbers right is 4, so 2 plus 4 is equal to target. We're going to return left plus 1 and right plus 1. Left plus 1 and right plus 1 because, as you can see, we just left it at 0 and 2. That's not the output. That's not what they want in this problem. What they want is, since it's a one indexed array, it's not a zero indexed array. So it starts at 1, 2, and then goes to 3. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. So 1 is going to be 2, and then 3 is going to be 4. And those are the two numbers that add up to the target. And so as you can see, it also says return the indices of two numbers, index 1 and index 2, added by 1 as an integer array of length 2. So as we got our array with these curly brackets, so left plus 1 and right plus 1. So left is 0 and right is, in this example, it's going to be 2, but we're going to add 1 to each. So now the output is 1 and 3. Let's go back to example 1. As you can see, that's not going to work out in this array because the very left element is 0, so 2 plus 15, which is the very most right element, does not add up to the target 9. In fact, it adds up to 17, which is greater than the target. So what we're going to do next is else if numbers left plus numbers right, which this part is very similar to the if statement. If they are greater than the target, what we're going to want to do is to manipulate the 2 pointers, we're going to want to manipulate since it's greater. And as you can see, it is sorted. It's already sorted for you and in a non-decreasing order. It's already sorted for you in a non-decreasing order. So it's sorted in an increasing order. As you can see from all the examples, it's always going from least to highest. So it's already sorted. So we already know from the left side, it's going to be the lowest numbers towards that end. And as you go towards the right, it's going to be increasing in numbers. So the highest is going to be on the right side and the lowest is going to be on the left side. And so what we want to manipulate, since it's 2 plus 15 is 17, and it's way more than it's greater than the target. So we're going to want to bring this side, we're going to want to come closer to the left side. So we're going to bring that right pointer to the left side. So we're going to decrease it. So if it's greater, if 2 plus 15 is greater, we're going to keep on decreasing it until we get more towards the left. So if none of these conditions exist, so that means we're going to have to increase the left side, the left pointer. Okay. So as you can see, if we keep on running through the while loop, let's go with example 1, 2 and 15. That's what our pointers are right now. We're at 2 and 15. So this is not going to be 0 and 15. That's not equal to the target. So we're going to skip the if statement. So else if numbers left plus numbers right is greater than target. So obviously it's 2 and 15 because right now our right is still going to be numbers dot size minus 1, which is 3. So we're going to subtract the 3. We're going to bring it down 1. And now it's going to be, once we refinish the while loop, it's again, now it's going to be 0 and 2. So the right pointer is going to be equal to 2. So let's check this one. If numbers left, 0 is equal to plus numbers right, which now the right pointer is 2. So 0, 1, 2. So 2 plus 11 is 13, which is still greater than the target 9. So now we're going to go to the else if statement and the condition numbers left plus numbers right. If those are greater than the target, again, we're going to subtract 1 from the right. So right now it's a 0, 1, 2. So we're going to subtract another 1. So it's going to be equal to 1. Right is equal to 1. So left is 0 and right is 1. So while left is 0, which is going to be less than right, which is 1, if numbers left, which is 0, and that's going to be 2, plus numbers right, which now right is equal to 1, so that's, again, 0, 1, so that's going to be 7. So if 2 plus 7 is equal to target, we are going to return left plus 1 and right plus 1. And these are the two indices. So left is 0 and right plus 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2, so 1 and 2. So as you can see, the output is 1 and 2. And then as continuing the while loop, once that is over, this is gonna we're going to return again. If it's able to go through all the way through the array, and we're done with the while loop, and what we get at the end, it's going to be, since there's going to be an answer, since what it says there's exactly one solution, and so as you can see, so we put left plus one and right plus one, which is what we return outside of the while loop. And that's pretty much it for this problem. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe for more LeetCode problems. Thank you.